today on Stewart Talk, we are glad to have with us a young up and coming baller who is excelling on the court and in the classroom as well. Um, she's among her peers, been putting in the work for a long time. Basketball runs in her DNA, so she gets it honest. We have with us Miss Sanaya Smith. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm good. I'm good. So the season is approaching. Are you ready? Are you looking forward? Are you nervous? Like, what's going through your mind?
I'm ready. You know, it's that time. You gotta get
Yeah,
ready.
yeah. So what age were you when you first pick up a ball? It was basketball, even your first sport that you played?
Basketball. It was the first thing I started. I was like 4, maybe, but I always kept the ball in my hand since I was younger than that. But I was 4 when I started playing for an actual team.
Yeah. So how was your first when you first started playing for the actual team? Was you good? Was you decent?
I can't really remember too much. I just remember playing for, I think it was called the Early Birds. It was my uncle team, and I
Okay.
remember playing with older kids. So
Yeah. So when did you first see that your game was developing and you started to be really good and you like, man, I can be good at this? Like when was that? What age or what grade was you in?
I'll say sixth grade year.
This
Sixth
grade
grade,
year.
yeah.
Did you feel any pressure because your uncles and them played and other people in your family played and excelled at a high level, like they name ring bells all over the city? Like, did that make you feel pressure?
No, it just made me feel more known because like y'all looking at me like I'm the new generation. I'm coming up next.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So how has it been handling that pressure? I mean, you've been living up to it, you've been doing your thing. Do you think about it, or it's just I know I gotta go out here and perform?
It's more of I know I gotta show out and live it up.
Yeah.
They
How
don't they
do
don't really do too much pressure.
Okay, that's good. Poker face on the same way like you in the game. You don't really say too much. Do you think that you're a leader by your play, or do you think you lead verbally?
I would say more verbally.
Yeah.
Verbally.
How do you handle practice, schoolwork, still being a young kid? Like, how do you handle that? How do you balance that and not make it be so overwhelming?
I just I just tell myself like one day you're gonna be there and you don't gotta when you get there you ain't gotta worry about none of this. It's gonna be a lot slower and stuff. So you gotta just work hard and just make sure you get it done. And you gotta I just tell myself that over and over.
Yeah, what does family mean to you? I know you guys, we mentioned before, all the athletes and all the family, you got a great big family support. What does that mean to you? And does that push you?
Yeah, I would say they push me a lot.
Yeah,
When I'm down, sometimes I may feel like I don't feel like, getting out, school is stressful, all this, but I got that moral support from my uncles and my mom, and they just dedicate me, and, I just, in my head, they put it in my head, like, I want to continue, like, that's what I
yeah.
want to do.
What grade was you in when you first started playing varsity?
I started varsity as a freshman.
Yeah. That and when I seen that, I said, "Oh my goodness!" A lot of people, they get put up, but then when they get to high school, it be like, "Oh, they ain't able to handle the pressure." But you were handling it. Like, what was your mindset? You go to Rogers, correct?
Yes.
Was it any type of like pressure being that they didn't went to the state, they've been good, like, and they need to get that team, that player since Zaya left, since all the other greats have left after that, like, was you looking like, man, I could be the next one, like, or did you just come in and say, I'm just gonna make a name for myself by playing hard?
It was a little bit of both. I'm like, I could be the next one they really look up to, and then it would be moments I'm like, I want my own name out, so I got to work hard for myself too.
Yeah. So what are your goals individually for this season and goal team wise?
Team wise, I say to grow more as a team, and to win states, cities, and to just keep going, you know, like working hard as a team.
Yeah, and that's good that you're humble, but you still know the main thing, and you keep the main thing, because it could be pressure as more people talking to you, more videos getting out. Now you got the scouts coming because they already hearing about you just with you becoming a freshman and then now getting ready to go to another level, they already coming to see, okay, let me see what she's gonna do in this year. Like when the season approach, are you gonna have that idea where I'm gonna get my teammates involved, I'm gonna let the game come to you, or you just play your same game, I'm gonna attack and give what the defense give me?
I always, play for my team. Like I'm more of a, okay, this is what we about to do together type of person.
I love it. I love it. That teamwork. I love it. What would you do if you seen one of your teammates down after a bad shot or a bad play, or they just looking like they down? What would you do? What would you say to them to encourage them?
I just say, you got this, keep it up, keep your head up, more shots gonna come. And if you already bring yourself down, you got more stuff to go. You gotta keep yourself up. You gotta
Yeah.
hold on. Gotta keep up.
Yeah. Is it any schools that you like got that you always wanted to go to, or are you gonna make the decision when that time come to go to the best school that fits you, or is it a school that you have your eyes on even early?
Ooh, I've been looking at a little LSU, a
Yeah.
little South South Carolina. I've been looking at that too.
Yeah.
But I feel like the more I grow, there'll be more schools that come to my head. I get bored.
Yeah. Do you go to like camps in the summertime when the season ain't in it? Do you play in like leagues with a lot of different people that you see that's going to these schools or that's ranked? Because I know your name probably ranked a lot higher in your class.
I say I went to a camp with it was like program with Rogers and stuff. We went to Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
That was the only little camp I went to.
Okay. Yeah, man. So you got goals, you got your eyes set, you ready, you determined, and that's what it takes, man. And that's the reason why I made this platform to be able to show people and spotlight people like you that's doing it for people can see it. Just like when you were young, going to the game, seeing your uncles, and now you're in that position. There's people that look up to you that seen you, playing in that, look at you and modern day game after you. What would you say to someone that wants to take basketball serious but don't know how they should go about doing it? What would you say to them?
I say, just keep your head up. If you want something, you gotta go get it. Cause it's not gonna come easy. So you gotta have a lot of grinding. You gotta stay focused, keep your schoolwork up, and just let everything come to you and, like work hard for it too.
Yeah.
Everything.
What would you say to someone who's struggling between playing sports and trying to keep up with their friends? Now we know the stigma. We got a lot of athletes that come out of Toledo, and a lot of people let their friends bring them down and cause them to go into the right direction. What things are you doing to allow you to not go in that direction? And what would you say to someone who is struggling and headed that way?
I feel like if they your real friend, they gonna understand your goals, they gonna stay there. If they not your real friends, then some real ones is the ones that's on the court, which is your teammates. So you gonna always have time to make friends. But if you really want it, then you gotta go get it. You gotta work hard for it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we thank you for coming and joining us. We're going to get in touch with you maybe midway through the season or towards the end just to see the progression, see how it is going. But keep doing your thing, man. Keep God first and go hard, practice hard, let your game speak for itself and go out there and do it, man. And I know you're going to do it. And that's why you've been spotlighted because we need more like you that's doing what they supposed to do in and off the classroom and even in the streets. You handling your business, you're not getting caught up and you focus. You got your game face on right now. So
Yeah.
I'm proud of you, man, because I remember you used to run around with the little ponytail. Now you out there hitting threes, you crossing people over, going to the hole. So, we're gonna be supporting, man. We're gonna be checking you out. When your first game?
Our first game is I just looked at the schedule. I think our first game is on the 30th. We play
Okay.
Ash.
So you got a little week. What are you doing to prepare to get ready, even be in between the holidays and stuff?
I'm trying to get in the gym what days I can. I've been trying to keep my work up. Grades come first. But I've
Yeah.
been focusing, like just thinking what I'm going to do and how I'm going to do it.
Yeah, you got it, man. It's in you. I see it already, man. I'm proud that you keep doing your thing, and we'll be in touch. We thanks for having you. You the spotlight athlete of the day.
Thank you.
All right.